Hello, my beautiful people. Yes, you heard it right. I manifested 16K US dollar within 1 month. It is true, and I was blown away by it as well. But this is the proof to you that manifestations do work. But before I'm going to tell you the story, I'm going to introduce myself for those who know me and don't know me yet. My name is Trisha, and I am dedicated to help you become the best version of yourself and live and achieve that life you've always dreamed and desired of. Because I truly believe we all can have it and we all deserve it because the power lays within you. As you can see with my success story, it is true, it is real, and the power came from me. I did the manifestation. I did not expect it to happen this way that fast, but it did happen, and that's why listen up and never neglect your manifestations. So, I don't even know where to start, to be honest, but I'm just gonna start at the beginning and just go along the way and try to explain you how, what, and just how everything came together. Because as you can see, the universe works in such different ways. You can't even explain how. I remember I came across this manifestation technique, which is called scripting. And as well, I saw it so I came across this book, this technique, where everything was described in as how you do scripting, what should you do, what are the steps, and I was like, you know what, let me try it, and I felt really connected to it. I felt really like, yes, this is something I should try, and I am going to try. So I started off, I had no clue, I didn't know anything about it. I just, heard of manifestation, of course, and I didn't exactly know where to start and what to do, and then I came across that. So I one day just sat down and I was like, so what is it that I actually would like to have? So I was like, you know what, let me just try 3 things. I don't even remember all of the 3. And I was like, so let me try this one. I would like to have an income of 15K. Whenever I just want once a month, just I didn't even think of when it should happen. So as you can see, I didn't have any expectations. I just knew what I wanted, but I didn't know how it's gonna happen. And that is another step if you're trying to manifest. Just be open to the universe, trust the universe, give it into the hands of the universe. Don't expect okay, it should happen this way or that way, because you will see, I will tell you once you're done with the story, it will blow you away. The universe works in such a weird, magical, beautiful way. I started writing the manifestation, and while I was writing it, I visualized it. I closed my eyes. I tried to feel all those emotions, how would it be, how would I react, seeing that amount on my bank account, and being okay, this is what I want. But as I said, without any expectations, and I tried to put myself into that feeling, but still, of course, in the back of my head, I was still thinking, okay, but how can it happen, or how? But I was like, you know what, I'm not even going to focus on the how. That is very important. Don't focus on the how, just focus on what it is that you want and trust it. So as I was going on, I wrote down my 3 things, because I limited it to 3 things, because for me personally, I believe, you can wish for so many things, but somehow you need to give the universe the time for it to come in, and you also need to be ready to come in. So you can, if you have 3 things, you can somehow focus on those 3 things, and it's not overwhelmed, and you don't forget about it. Because if you have 70 things you try to manifest, because you still have to give in that energy of yourself, you need to give in that power, or that belief and the thought and that energy. And that's why, for me, I would suggest for you to always just stick to 3 things, but you can do more. That's just for me. So I wrote those 3 things down, and I started visualizing. So I wrote it down, and I think once I didn't write it down more than once. I just wrote it down once, but I did that, the feeling, the seeing it, the sensing it, just everything around it. And then after that, I totally forgot about what I wrote down. So I forgot my manifestation. And that's why I always say, set it and forget it. I didn't even think of it anymore. I didn't obsess about it. I did not worry about it. I just knew what it is that I wanted. I trusted the universe. I gave it into the hand of the universe, and I don't even know what their paper is, to be honest. It's just somewhere. I don't know if I don't know. I can't tell you where it is. So I then suddenly, went on with my life, did what I had to do. And then now, 1 month later, it's time for my paycheck, of course. And, it's always like at the same time in the month. And I'm not a person, I don't always go check regularly. Then when I get my paycheck, and, during the thing, because, I just budget my stuff. So I quite know what I have and what I don't have. So now comes a month passes by, and it's time for the paycheck. And I go on my account and I'm like, wait a minute, what is this? Am I saying this right? I was shook. I was blown away. What is written on my bank status? It is 16K. So even more than what I manifested. I could not believe it. Thing is, in that moment, I have to be honest with you, I did not know that was my manifestation. I just looked at it and I was like, oh, where's the money coming from? Like, I was so shook and be like, okay, where's the money coming from? So I went, into the details and traced like where it came from. And it was legit. It was like nothing awkward or weirdish kind of. It was just legit money, like from places where I would have never expected or I would have never thought of it. Like, some of it was like a tax refund or a different kind of stuff, which all added up to 16K. So it exceeded that what I manifested, and I was like, okay, I was like, wow, that's so nice. And then I, just went on with my life. I was happy about it. And then one day I was just doing something and I don't even remember what I was doing, to be honest. And all of a sudden it just hit me, it just like shook me. I was like, OMG, this is my manifestation. This is what I manifested. Because I was like, wait a minute, I manifested that. Didn't I write I would like to have 15K a month? And then I thought back and all of a sudden came to my mind. I was like, what? I was so shook and I was so blown away by the fact that my manifestation really came through, and it came through so fast. It came in a way that I did not expect it. Like, literally, I would have never thought of it. That is the moment where I started to realize that the most powerful thing you can do. So I started doing those techniques as well, and things just kept coming in so fast. They came in a way I cannot explain it. And I did kind of believe in manifestations before, but this experience just, I still don't have words for it, as you can see. And so for me, what I would like to tell you is, do not give up on your manifestations. Do not give up on that what you're trying to bring in. The thing is, what is very important is set it and forget it. The most important thing is the trust. Trust in the universe and trust in yourself, because the power lays within you. You have that ability. You have that what it is. Just ask and you will receive. The universe gives you whatever it is you want in this life. And if it doesn't give it to you, don't be worried about it. Don't be like, oh my God, the universe is punishing me. No, that means it was not meant for you, because that what is meant for you will never pass you. And the universe has such a truly beautifully and amazing plan out there for you, because who am I not to trust? Don't forget, who am I not to trust? Just trust the universe, because you have nothing to lose with trusting the universe. Because I remember when I did it, I was like, okay, but yeah, yes, no, but I was curious. I was open. I was like, okay, if it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna happen. But if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, of course. Like, hey, you have nothing to lose. Like, seriously, nothing to lose. Because when you're doing it, you'll feel good, you'll feel nice. Even if it didn't come in, like, become a reality, you still felt good in the moment and you gained something. And if it doesn't happen, as I said, it's not meant to be. But everything is meant to be. There is no coincidence, or there is no accidents or whatever. Maybe it's going to come in later. Maybe you still need to learn a certain lesson for it to come in. What you need to do is never give up. Believe in your dreams, in your manifestations, because you can become that what you want to become. You can have that what you want to have, because the power lays within you. I cannot stress this enough. The power lays within you. Just find a technique that is good for you. Find something which you can stick to. Find something that, gives you that feeling. You will automatically know what you can connect to, or what connects to you. You feel it, you sense it, as I felt it with that manifestation method. When I came across it, I just knew it, and I just felt it. It was like, yes, this is something for me. This is what I want to try. And that's why the universe has so many different options for you. Never give up, trust the process, and just set it and forget it. And that's how you will see miracles will happen in your life. Your manifestations will come true. And yeah, that is all I have to say. If you want to share your story with me, how your manifestations come true, you can leave them comments and the stories inside the comment down below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video and this channel. And see you next time. Mwah.